Hello beautiful people, I'm Teimyrnae. Thank you for watching my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about grad school and if it's worth it. Also, a lot of pros and cons about grad school. So a little background about myself. I started with my bachelor's in public health, and shortly after, less than a year, I would say, I went ahead and started my master's in public health and with a concentration in epidemiology. I'm supposed to be getting my degree this December. And I have one more semester left, 2 more classes. A little bit of the pros. I would say that as far as being within your master's program, you get to specialize in a certain field of your choice and get more education and expound on it. And with that, you get more advanced opportunities as well as higher pay within your current job or being able to apply for a new career. So that's, one of the things that I plan on doing after I get my master's, because I'm going to be worth more. Why not get more money? Also, another pro with getting your master's is networking. With networking, you can meet a lot of people from different backgrounds. All of you all are going to, get secondary education, and, they may be able to help you with your path in life as well by giving you advice. Some people are older, some people are younger. They, may or may not have that job experience that you like, but being able to network, you be able to talk to different people and just get their experience in their career field. And as far as being in your master's program, to be considered full-time, you only need 3 classes, which is pretty good. I started my master's program like in the beginning of the pandemic. So as far as like having work-life balance, kids, and having a boyfriend, I was able to manage everything because of time management. And plus, I feel like it wasn't that hard, to be honest. It wasn't. And now I feel like a lot of schools are trying to revert back to being in person. But I only have 1 more semester left, so that's good for me. But I do feel as though masters can be very beneficial depending on your field. I do feel like school overall caters to certain fields than others, because usually, you go to school and afterwards you want to get a good paying job. And to me, I do feel as though if you don't have like a nursing degree, if you're not going for engineering, med school, and things of that nature, it's not really catered to you unless you have that job experience after undergrad. A couple of cons, I would say that grad school can be very fast paced. So for example, like 1 week into my master's program, like we're already doing discussion boards and talking about everything. Like you have to stay on top of things, and for me, a calendar is everything. So that's how I stay on track of all of my assignments. I also work full time, so that's how I stay on, when I go to work and when I work from home and things of that nature. So just staying on top of everything with a calendar. So I usually write stuff down, like when this is due, so that lets me know what I have to focus on first. Because if you don't have time management in grad school, you're going to be scattered in all over the place. Another con, I would say, is cost. Depending on where you go, if it's, if it's public or private, it may, cost a lot. And I'm not going to say nobody. I would say a lot of people don't have, 30, 40K coming straight out of undergrad to pay for grad school. And there are a lot of opportunities. So at my school presented to me, I did have a couple of scholarships, also did a graduate assistantship. And for those of you who don't know, that's basically working. And in exchange for me working for the school, I was able to get some of my tuition paid, which is really good if you're able to do it. I only had to work about 20 hours a week, and also you did get a small stipend. While in grad school, I would say it's also best to try to get internships, job experience, or volunteer work as much as you can, because coming from undergrad and going straight to grad school, you don't have any job experience. And employers look at that. A lot of them, they do want you to have a degree, but at the same time, you need to have some form of work, showing that, you know, I have the experience and I can work at this company. So that's also good. I was able to do a lot of internships as well as volunteer work. So that's on my resume as well. And I'm currently working at a career. I would say I can give you guys like a ballpark of my salary. I don't want to give you, you know, the exact salary, but with my bachelor's, I was able to get, you know, between 40K to 60K. So I'm gonna give you guys, you know, a ballpark. And given that I live in Atlanta, the pay is okay. There are private companies I feel like would pay a little bit more, you know, if I would go. But that's just, you know, with me getting my bachelor's. And another con of getting your master's, for those who you jump straight from your undergrad to master's, is it may be hard to find a job, like I just said. And if you're in a challenging or harder master's course, it can be hard having to work as well as having a life outside of school. A lot of times, a lot of people don't think that they may, you know, be inside, you know, studying, you know, preparing for tests and things of that nature. So, you know, you may have to take a step back from, you know, a couple of things just to get right for school. Overall, like I said, my experience wasn't as hard, it wasn't as challenging, no major workloads, but I do plan to go back into school this fall, so it's supposed to be in person. So if anything changes, I will give you guys an update. Is it worth it? I'll say yes to a certain extent. Would I do it again? Yes, I would do grad school again, but I would get different type of job experience. So if I was to do it again, I'll get my bachelor's, start working, get a career, then go back and get my master's instead of jumping from bachelor's to master's, if that makes sense. Also, thank you guys for watching my channel. Have a good day.